Same position. After each other. Okay, I'm not even gonna look at the screen now. Actually, you know what, bro? Because even though I've got my phone on the blackest fucking setting, right? I'm not gonna look at my screen because I like to be away from the light gods. All screen light is harmful to your eyes, so okay. For the most part. Okay, so this video is on how to... Wait, hold on. Peace, the gods and goddesses of the planet Kai. Beautiful reflections. Today's video is on... this video is on. There's a couple of other videos today. This video is on how to astral project. So I actually haven't done it. But I do know how to because I've gotten to the point of almost doing it like 4 or 5 times. How do you do it? Here is the basics. To protect your physical body and to also make sure it grows. Yeah, by the way, if you're a guy, by the way, wearing something that doesn't cover your knees makes your dick bigger, bro. I mean, I don't know if that's a motivation enough for you or not, bro, because a lot of you are trapped in your sacral energy. This protects keeping your legs exposed on your knees, knee location, right? It strengthens your root and sacral chakra. Okay? You gotta have it right there. You gotta have it like that, okay? Make sure your legs are exposed, your feet are uncovered. Don't put socks on, bro. Why the fuck do you even have socks on? Don't even have socks on ever, bro. You shouldn't even have them. You shouldn't be doing that. I mean, hands obviously exposed, right? And ideally you should be on the floor. Anyway, you should be sleeping on the floor because that's the best for your avatar. But besides that, go to bed. Like you would normally be sleeping. On your side, ideally, once again. Then, you want to go continue as you would meditate. But instead, do a couple of things. Do one of the many things, okay? Don't do all of them, because you'll get sidetracked and you won't have as much focus. If you feel really sleepy and you can't focus on going to sleep, aka you're just before bed, or you're not in the middle of the day, basically, then intent, right? What is intent? Well, intent is the intent to do something, right? So what is intent? Well, let's say right now I've got a bottle cap right here, right? I put the bottle cap right in front of me, okay? So you can... Can you see it? I put the bottle cap in front of me, right? So what is intent? Well, intent would be basically having the intention to, but not actually doing it, because that is action. Pick it up. Pick it up and do something with it. Fucking pick it up and rub it on my head or something. Like, bro, I can intend to do anything, okay? I can intend to do anything, okay? So you do the intent. I keep on getting interrupted. Intent. Close the door. Holy fucking shit. Okay. And what is visualization? You need to understand all of these concepts first before you do this. It's important. Also, you need to understand Rashad Jamal's video on astral projection. Okay, I'm going to cover something else on top of that, right? I'm going to cover what he kind of didn't cover. So watch his video for the other part of it. Rashad Jamal. L. His real name is Divine Insight, but that's his name on YouTube. So you go and look it up. Before you do this too. After watching this video, and do that. You want to go and move into going to sleep position. Visualization. That was what I was talking about. Visualization is the concept of imagination, essentially. So to visualize, many examples. You can do auditory visualization, right? If you think of a song right now, like, I don't know, one of my songs, let's say like, whatever, what, I can't even think of a song right now, bro. I have so much songs, but, God Talk, Rashad Jamal. That's a good song, right? Very woke song. If you listen to any song, and then you think of it in your head, that's auditory visualization. Okay, because it's not thoughts, it's auditory visualization, recalling that memory. What is visual? Also, you can do it on certain surfaces, okay, right? Play around like that. I just dropped it right here, right? Recall that sound. Make it louder, make it get quieter, make it muffled, make it deeper, make it higher. You can do all that. It's all auditory visualization, okay? What is visual visualization? Visual visualization is when you visualize something visual. It doesn't have to actually appear in the blacks of your eyes, by the way, right? You may think that. No, it doesn't. You just have to think of it. And to make it become even more real in visualization, you can have it in... You can kind of think of it more and more and more, and it will automatically impart on the blacks of your eyes. More and more and more. Or it will automatically visualize more. Okay? Don't focus on that. Or imparting on the blacks. No, it's supposed to be dark there, okay? That's not visualization. The fuck? Okay? Only when you get into super deep meditation or astral projection does that actually happen. Okay? Or if you're like fucking giga tapped in, okay? So you visualize, you think of something, right? Think of a sword. Think of a sword in your hand. Whoa, okay? You can even imagine it right there. I'm imagining it on the screen right now. I can imagine it in front of me right now. The sound it has. Right? And you visualize. Okay? So close your eyes. Okay, do push-ups. Do 2 push-ups. 2 because you don't want to get exhausted. Okay? I mean, fuck. No, not because you... Okay, right. No, 2 won't get you exhausted. What? Even 5 won't get you exhausted, right? If you're fit. But what I'm saying is 2 because you don't want to activate your musculature as much. You want to use it as more of a movement. So visualize yourself pushing up. The same exact movement. I'm going to do it right now. Hold on. And then imagine your body in the exact same position. You'll feel it, right? You actually feel it in your body. Look at your room right now. Visualize it. You see it, right? You kind of fucking see it. That's visualization. And you can visualize anything in any way. Now you know what intent is. You know what visualization is. Now know belief. Belief is to do with Rashad Jamal's video. Once you understand the science, you won't be doubting yourself. You have to believe, bro. Because if you don't believe, then it won't be shit. But you have to believe to astral project. But trust me, when you get to the vibrational stage, you'll be believing anyway. The vibrational stage happens to anyone, whether or not you think it's bullshit or not. If it doesn't happen to you, your breathing's fucked up, bro. Basically, you lay down. And then for the first two methods, or for the first three methods, you do it through the entire time. But for the fourth method, it's to do with doing it at the end. Kind of. The first method is the rope technique. So what is the rope technique? The rope technique. Well, the rope technique is basically, I'm going to show you right now. When you lay down, and it can be on the side as well, you just visualize a rope from the side. So if you're laying on the side, don't visualize a rope like that. Like that. No, visualize a rope like that, okay? Basically, the rope technique, right? Imagine there's a whole rope. You visualize a whole rope. And then you visualize and intent yourself grabbing and pulling onto that rope like this. Pull yourself up. Do it right now, bro. Now, don't worry if you are a bit fidgety at the start, right? You're not in alpha wave. Relax. It's not supposed to happen immediately, okay? It's supposed to happen after maybe like an hour or so or something. Okay? So, hold on. The sunlight is out, so you might as well open when the sun gets through, no? So you start doing that. And you visualize that. And you constantly visualize it, adding more and more detail. Imagine how the rope would feel in your hands. Imagine the weight of it. Imagine the grip, strength that you would have to impart on it, right? Imagine how it feels on your fingers. Imagine how rough the texture is. Imagine the temperature of the rope. Imagine how different it feels when you pull it. Imagine what different muscles activate in your back, in your entire body. But don't move. And you can build it up and do that until you go to sleep. And eventually, while you're falling asleep, it will become so realistic that you might even start to see in the blacks of your eyes some arms pulling onto a rope. And you'll start to feel vibrations coming out your entire body. Coming onto your entire body. Don't worry. Go through it. Because if you don't go through that, you won't astral project. You have to remain calm, still, and intenting and visualizing during that entire process. That goes for all the methods. Okay, now sometimes you won't have that happen. You will just astral project anyway. But still, that will happen in a lot of cases. It happens all the time to me. When I astral project, if it hasn't happened to me, I just go to sleep and have a very lucid, vivid dream. Okay? So then you go, right? And then you slowly and slowly feel it. And then eventually the vibrations will either dead down, or you hear a pop. Some type of pop in your ear. You hear ringing as well before that, right? That will get louder and louder. You hear the pop. Intent on seeing with your eyes. An intent on getting up. And if you did it properly, you'll be in the astral planes. Okay? You'll be in the astral planes. Don't freak out. Don't get too excited. Don't start thinking about your body all of a sudden. Or you start to come back slowly. Even if you start to come back slowly, you can get up again. You know, it's that simple, bro. Next up is the hammock technique. Hammock on the beach. You know, hammock. Same thing. This time, visualize your entire surroundings too. You do the first one as well, but visualize your entire surroundings. Relaxing hammock. Your body swaying on a hammock, right? Eventually, you fall out. The third one, a ball method. I don't actually have a ball, so I guess you should imagine this is fuck. Shit. Fucking what the fuck? Ugh. Oh yeah, the ball method. Yeah, the ball method. Okay, here we go. You can literally use anything that's shaped by a ball. This also counts. This is a lemon, not a lime. It's a green lemon, okay? You hold it in your hands. You visualize it, right? You visualize how it feels, the temperature, how hard you can squeeze it, etc., right? And then when you feel you're really comfortable with that, confident with that, and you're almost falling asleep, you drop it. Remember that sound as well. Remember that sound. And then you do the same thing. Literally while moving your hands, okay? No joke, while moving your hands and doing the same shit, right? You visualize it, okay? Eventually become real. And then if you drop it and you hear it, boom, you're in the etheric realms, which is a transitional zone for the astral realms. So imagine going back to your body and almost lying down and getting into your body, and then boom, get up again, and then you're in the astral realms. The fourth one is the intent vibrational stage. This is the hardest because you'll probably more than likely just fall asleep, okay? But if you stay calm and intenting, you probably won't, especially if you visualize the muscles in your entire body beforehand and you get up and get down a couple of times. That's all. Touch me, what the hell is that? Alright. Whenever you know I'm so aggressive by that, bro, she's gotten the COVID vaccine, bro. Like, that's just genetic manipulation. If she touches me a certain way, like if her fluids contact me, bro, I'm gonna get fucked. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Okay? So you visualize, you get a state of vibrations, you go through the vibrations, and you make yourself calm. Literally. And then you intend on getting up. It's that simple. Now the easiest method apparently is the ball method. But the most versatile method and the easiest method probably be the roll method. But you can do any of these methods. And once you're in the astral planes, remember, you are everything. Everything is you. You are God, or you are soul, or you are spirit, and you are super powerful. You know, any entities come near you and try to fuck you up, fuck them up, bro. And don't start trusting everything around you. Don't have astral sex, bro, because 99% of the time it's gonna be succubus trying to suck your bust, and you're gonna get all your energy lost. It's not a good idea, bro. Honestly, don't do it. So that's the basics of astral projection. Peace to goes to Planet Guy, and give thanks.